Welcome to Cyberbox.
Hey, what's up? Cyberox here. Today we are going to be talking about Java, and what we're going to go through is more message things as far as like printout and stuff like that, and we're also going to be talking about data types. Okay, and I do have my book out. I'm going to try to do it correct. Again, I really never have because that's just the way I am, but I'm going to try to do it like I'm supposed to. So let's go ahead and hopefully I have it recorded in the right areas. Let's get down to it. As you see here, we have our Eclipse open, and you should already have this open and stuff and ready. If you do not, or if you have not, go watch the first video, Java #1, #1. Alright, so we're going to talk about data types, variables, messages. Okay? So, what we should do to go ahead and start off, let's just go ahead and start with the messages, and then we'll move on to the variables and then data types. Okay. So as we all know, system.out.println, system dot out dot println, println, brackets, semicolon. Inside you can put whatever. Ooh, don't want that. Alright, so we have our basic thing here, where if we hit Control, or Windows Control F11, sorry, Control F11, it will run the program and everything with it. Of course, it's not. Oh yeah, here it is. Sorry. Again, I'm using Eclipse. I'm so used to C++, a window popping up, but that's not the case this time. Anyways, there's our outcome right there. So we have that. That's one way of doing it. Now, I mean, in print line, that's just, it moves to the next line. Print line, it puts it on line, then it goes to the next line. Alright, now, if we were to put just print, and we were to copy this, and paste it, and put ln, you will see the difference. See, they're both on the same line. Because print just puts it up there. You know, you're telling the computer, hey, just put it up there, okay? And the computer's like, okay, so I put it up there. However, print line is like, hey, I need you to put it up there, but go to the next line for the next bit of either text or something like that. So if we swap these out, just highlight it, click and drag it, alright? And now, Control F11 it, and you will see whatever. And it's two different lines. So again, if you're going to be using like more text and you want to go down, make sure you use print line. Okay. So we got that. Real quick, I also want to talk about some. Yeah. Okay. Comments. It's really hard, I guess, for me to pronounce because I mean, comments. Wow, this is actually a word that kind of gets to me. Anyways, you know what I mean. Whenever you want to leave a comment, all right, that's where you put 2 forward slashes. Where, in your perspective, they would be going that way. So left. In your perspective, it's supposed to be going right. Double right ones. But the way I'm looking at it, or you know, it's left. Whatever. Anyways, make sure they're going right. Again, you will not see this hello or like the class starter and this right here. This is just for your user preference. It helps me kind of categorize stuff, and it lets me know which brackets are which. It would be best if you did this because that way you can organize it. And whenever you come to Java programming or any kind of programming, you want to organize it where, God forbid, but if you were to be sick one day and somebody else were to come in and just, you know, be a temp, they can read your code and they're like, okay, he was working on this, so I can do this, okay? I was going to say God forbid, but if you get laid off, in that case, just, you know, scramble it all together. Just forget it all. Just make it where nobody can read it, right, because you got fired. Anyways, this we're going to put basically a V for pointing down, and we're going to type in systems out printing. Okay, now of course that's not the real thing for it, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and copy this again, put it right here. This time we're gonna do that, so that way, that's just organized, I guess you say. And for the sake of the video, we're using comments to interact with it. All right, now we're gonna move on to variables. Okay, variables. Make sure the thing is not shown because I don't want to get sued. Okay. Dang, I don't got a knife on me, otherwise I'd cut the thing off right now and be like, haha, you can't sue me. Gotta think legal first. You can get sued for putting labels in there, trust me. I've seen it done. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Alright. Think of this bottle. Think of the bottle as the label. Label. Variable. Okay. This right here, the bottle itself is a variable. However, the liquid in here are the value within this variable. Okay. And they are valuable. No. The label wasn't on there. They weren't supporting me, so I couldn't say it. Anyways, the bottle is the variable. Inside is called the value. What it holds. What the variable holds inside of it. Okay? So, that is a data type, you could say. It's a variable. So, let's go ahead and put string. This right here is declaring, called declaring a variable. Is saying, hey, the next thing after this is going to be a string. String is text only, okay? So we're going to put string message, which is message, equals, in quotation, you want to go ahead and put a string in there. So like, hello people I may or may not like. Don't ask me why that came to me. I really don't know. I like everybody that watches my videos, but that just came to me. Alright, so now that we have that, we have a variable. The variable message, which is holding the value of hello people, right? So what you want to do to print this out, you want to put the basic system.out.println. I'm going to actually type it out because I think you should get used to it. Especially starting out, you should get used to it, because if you don't and you just kind of copy and paste, you won't really get a feel for it, right? Anyways, in the in the brackets or whatever, you want to type in the variable name, which is message. Okay. Now, what our program should look like now is whatever, then hello people. Okay. So I'll move this up a little bit so you can see. I'm Control F11 it, and okay, see now what happened. Our program did work, but my bad, I forgot about the print, so it just stayed on that line. See, print line comes in handy because I mean you can see it and it looks good because whatever's colon, then it says whatever. But I mean, I'm surprised it actually looks good, but we're going to rerun this, and now you'll see with the new print line, it says whatever, then the thing below it where it's saying hello people I may not like. So, that is actually a really good example about the print line, LN, how it does come in effect and how it does help you understand and read it better, okay? Now, keep in mind, whatever you put in the quotations, whenever you're making a message or a string or whatever, whatever spaces will be put in to a point. If you just mass space, I believe they will not be put in unless you put like a letter at the end of it. I think I was working with Java, or I was working with a different program at the time, but whenever you put so many spaces, it didn't count because there was nothing to really connect the spaces per se. So I think there's a limit to it. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not really going to find out because I might look stupid. I want to do that. Anyways, alright, so now that you got that, you got the variable and the value, and again, variable, value, okay? Now we're going to talk about data types. Okay. Now data types are very interesting. I do got the book, so I'm going to look over this one to give you a better understanding of it. That way I can teach y'all what is what without actually dooming you to never go to school, right? So we have several different types here. We have the char, which is a single character use only, a single character. Now, if you were like trying to type in a message or something like that, a full sentence or something like that, you're going to want to use the string method. Sorry, phone. Anyways, you're going to want to use the string variable. No, string data type first before if you wanted to use like sentences, right? But if you're going to put one letter in there, like E, A, B, C, you're going to want to put a char, all right? Which we'll come to later with arrays, okay? And boy, that's fun. All right, now we got the string. We already covered that, which is a message, actual sentence, or more than one character to the letter. Then we got ints, which is short for integers, and integers are numbers or numerals, or yeah, numbers. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Of course, this won't show anything, but I actually have to pause the video real quick because I'm getting called. Sorry about that. Of course, to you, the video was like, sorry. Yeah, call got on my nerves. People accusing me of being, world domination, whatever. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to take over the world, but whatever. Nobody believes me. Alright, so we got the string messages down. So what's next? Oh yeah, integers. We were talking about integers. Alright, however, integers do have a limit. They really do. The limit would be, I believe, an integer number from negative 2.14 billion to plus 2.14 billion. So that's a lot of zeros. Okay, so I mean you can pretty much use an integer for almost anything, except like Googleplex math type of thing. You need something that computer program won't support. If you don't know what Googleplex is, look it up on YouTube. Vsauce, you can learn a lot, and that wasn't from Vsauce. That was from arithmetic people or something like I don't know. Anyways, look it up. Really interesting. It really is. Alright, now you got the float integer, or the float variable, or data type, my bad. And the variable is just a name, but the data type is what's really important. Like the string is the data type for the variable message. Alright, float is a data type where it uses decimals, 3.4 or 7.9, That is a float, and when it comes to Java, you have to put a lowercase f at the end of it. So let me go ahead and demonstrate some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and make some integers, some chars, and some stuff, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with an integer. We're going to equal it to int, capital INT, equals 10. All right, now we're going to start with char, C-H-A-R. We're going to set the char name to let for letter, short for letter, and single quotations. Okay, single quotations. You're gonna want to put a letter on C for cyber. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and move string up with it because it is a data type. But in between int and char, we're gonna put float, F-L-O-A-T. We're going to call this one F-L-O-T-E-R, floater. Flotter. Whatever, it's my video. Call it flotter, and we're going to put this to a 5.5 F. Okay? Now, as you see, there are no errors whatsoever. Alright, however, I get rid of the F, and it becomes an error. It's like, wait a minute. The computer program is like, okay, we have integers. I know what that is. We have float. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, okay, I see numbers, but what are the numbers? So when it comes to Java, it's acting stupid on this part, but you have to let it know this is a float variable, and it is by putting a little f. Now, I'm not saying Java is a stupid programming language. It's awesome. It really is. I'm more of a C++ person. But I love learning new languages. So we got int, float, char, and string. Okay? So let's go ahead and print this out. I'm going to be lazy on this one, and I'm going to copy and paste quite a bit. Okay, now, again, you just want to type in the variable name. That's it. So I got int. I got flotter. F-L-O-T-E-R. And I got let. Ooh, I feel like I have to sneeze. But I don't. I'm going to sneeze. It's going to really make me mad. Alright, there you go. We got 10, 5.5, and C. Alright, so those are some of the data types out of many. Much, much more. But we will save that for another time because this is another long video, which I'm kind of hating doing that. But it really kind of goes through with it. Sort of, and you can laugh, have fun, play. So again, sorry for the long videos. It's just me, so expect that from now on. So thank you for watching Cyberrocks, and as always, have a good day, and God bless. We learning some Java. Whew, man, I almost got sued for saying Dr.